an update has happened now. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, which the lawsuit is, going to court next March 2026. But now we've got official that Baldoni's team has subpoenaed Taylor Swift. That's right. Taylor Swift will have to stand up and testify for this trial when it comes to court, which it is happening. It is moving forward. Baldoni is pushing forward. He is not letting this end. He is saying we have to go to court. And he's getting blasted for the subpoena. Now, Taylor Swift people came forward and were like, they're very mad about this. They're saying she did not be involved with this. They had nothing to do with it. Ends with us. That's what she said. She said that she never even set foot on the set of this movie. She was not involved in any casting or creative differences. She never saw an edit or made any notes of the film. She did not even see It Ends With Us until later on, weeks after it came out to the public release, when she was on her tour during the 2023-2024 tour that she was doing. And she said she had nothing to do with it. She had a song out. She had one song, but she gave rights like 15 other artists, and that was it. That's what she's saying. So she had nothing to do with this, and all they're trying to do is draw public attention and interest in creating tabloid clickbait by bringing her involved with this lawsuit. And to me, I say this. You were there, Taylor Swift. You were at that rooftop, and she did deny that. Did not deny being on that rooftop, was not being used as a pawn by your friend, and not being used as a dragon. That's the biggest thing. And insiders are saying right now, there's all these rumors going around saying that Blake Lively and her and Taylor Swift's friendship will be done after this. Like, they are done. They're not talking to each other. She's super mad about this. She's upset that she was even brought into this and pushed in this, called a dragon and any of this, and that Blake Lively has no one to blame but herself for losing her friendship to Taylor Swift over this drastic situation that went down. It's crazy. But I mean, I knew it was coming. I knew that she'd be subpoenaed. We had all the information, guys. We saw it on the wall. To me, this just makes sense. It's going to go down. Ronald, Todd, you hear about this. Are you shocked? Are you shocked? Are you shaken to your core that Taylor Swift has been subpoenaed to be a part of this massive lawsuit against Blake Lively?
It just makes it more massive. So why not go for it?
Yeah. Do you think they will be friends again, ever again?
No, they're done. There's a really funny post on Instagram, and it's this girl acting like Drew Barrymore interviewing Blake Lively, and she's really got the Drew stuff down, the talking and all that stuff. And every shot, she's like laying on the couch, and then she's laying on Blake because she's got that issue with her show. And Blake is just like, have you heard of my son, my husband Ryan Reynolds? It's very funny. But anyways, back to business. Friendship will be over. Taylor will make some sort of publicity thing out of it, and let's just let Ryan and them go, man. Woof.
Yeah. It just doesn't shock me. I think there's going to be more and more people pulled into this that don't want to be involved with it. And
of course, who would want to be involved with this? It's so embarrassing. It's ridiculous.
You wait till they get Mickey Mouse in the stand coming up against this, being like, I don't know about anything about this whole Lively thing. I'll be there though. I feel like that's where we're going with this. It's just like they're gonna pull everybody into this, and that's why they're trying to get it thrown out though. But that whole throw out thing, I think, is because of this in general. If you ask me, because they knew it was gonna affect their friendships. This went too far. I don't think they expected it to go this far. I don't think when Blake Lively first said it, she ever expected to blow up like this.
It took a life of its own. It's one of those things you got to be careful what you're going to do because you don't know where it's going to end. And this just took a life of its own.
And Brandon out there says he's Team Blake, but Captain Sinbad said he's never heard of any of these people. Captain Sinbad, do you know Ryan Reynolds?
How lucky.
Mr. Mint Mobile.
Mr. Mint Mobile.
Yeah, that's his wife, Blake Lively. And you don't know who Taylor Swift is? I mean, like that's a big one right there. And Ronald, maybe you can help me. Ronald, can you pull up the live show and maybe help me with the chat too? Because GR is having a hard time seeing it. I just want to make sure some of these comments come up here right now.
Sure, I just have to change my eyewear.
If you can figure it out, if GR can't figure it out, between the two of you, I believe in one of you making this happen.
You got it.
I don't. Oh shit! Pepestar says
you got it, Captain.
And I believe that this is going to be a mess.
Brandon, in the comments, Brandon said we need matching caps.
Yeah. Oh, I think you just made that up, didn't you?
No, it said Brandon.
Oh, he did say it. GR found it. GR found it.
Spit it out.
There, you happy?
What did Brandon say?
He said that
Come on!
fellow. Oh, shut up! He said Ronald, Todd, and I need matching caps.
Which they actually do have matching caps. Maybe
Yes,
one day.
they do.
Yeah,
Make
they
America
do.
great again.
They're not meant to be that.
Already great. Cut it out.
Angela,
I don't wear the political hats on the show.
Angela, can Taylor Swift and Blake Lively's career and friendship be great again, or do you think they're done? Because this is craziness. We're being wrapped into this too. We knew it was going to happen, right?
Yeah, I think when you're blackmailing somebody, it's probably not going to work well for you. I think that friendship is a lot like the Butler and Allen movie that's going to come out. It's going to be like a frenemy situation. Yeah, no. I mean, you can't. So if you're going to tell somebody, get on my team, or what? I mean, like, would you be friends with somebody who does that to you? No, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It pretty much tells I mean, obviously, if you're just seriously so desperate that you have to, like, manipulate your own friend to be, hey, be a part, or else. I mean,
Well, she's trying to manipulate all the movie and everything. So, why is that shocking? She's been trying to manipulate everything else. Why not your her friends too?
It's not like it's far fetched considering what seems to already be happening here, but I just think if that's what somebody's doing to a friend, that's not a friend at all. Yeah. I mean,
no,
they're dragons.
So
They're dragons, Angela.
No,
Is it a fact? Is it an if or is it a
vampire who's just like sucking you dry for whatever they can get out of you?
Yep.
Is it an if or is it a fact?
Walk away, cut your ties. Don't be friends.
I like Mark the Eagle's comment, Brian.
What?
What did Mark say?
Well, Mark the Eagle said, I've heard of these people, but I don't care.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people are going at this point.
Yeah. A lot of people don't care about, but it's a big deal, Angela. It's becoming a big deal. It's going to get massively big, and it's going to bring up a lot of stuff about what happens on set. And I think there's a lot of these lawsuits that come down to the Diddy one's big one. That's about abuse of power. That's a big thing. But also, I think that again, like what's happening on set, how actors are treated. We have the whole harassment. We have the intimacy coordinators. That's a big thing that's been brought to life recently. Do we need to have them and like what their role is going to be? So I think this is going to really push on the harassment some more. And I think that's why it's going to go to court. I think that's why it matters, because we don't want people to be making things up. We want people to be protected and safe too on set too. And people are torn on that now.
Also, it just says the story of you can't, just because of who you are in this life, or if you think you're some high profile celebrity, you can't just do whatever you want and get away with things. Like you have to be, if you're making something up or you're trying to make it into something it's not, and you have to pay the price for that. I mean, it's coming down to like these people are starting. They're like grabbing at whoever they can get to be a part of this story, and it's it's the whole. This whole thing is insane. I think it's just been being like massively blown out of proportion. I mean, they can't really back up, but they're in a position where you can't really back out now.
No way.
Right? I mean, what do you do?
Though.
Whoops,
they're
sorry.
Trying though.
Here's, they're going to be out like.
It's not going to work, Brian. It's going to court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to court, and they're going to lose their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they almost. I think looking at it, it's either they go to court, and I mean, I don't know which one looks better. Either you bow out now and pay maybe less money back, or in some sort of a deal, or you go through court trying to make it look like you hoping to the heavens above that, you've got, everything on your side and you hope that you can win this case, or you don't and you just fail miserably and then you just get that money taken away with extra, I don't know what way they want to go with it. I think it's like they don't want to look like the losers in the situation.
He's suing for exactly what.
Well, I have a feeling that it's going to get really nasty because he's fighting for his very career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other two assholes.
If it were you, would you fight for your name? Would you fight for your name?
Damn right, and I'd make everything public.
Yeah.
And he's fighting for his name.
Said or did.
And he's going after all their money. All their money.
I think this was personally, and Brian, you and I have talked about this off the air. I think this was an affair that went bad, and now she's trying to cover her ass.
I mean, it's a serious allegations. These are
I don't believe that.
But it could be. I mean, it could be Pepestar. There was some weird, like, those text messages were weird between the two of them. They were very, very, very friendly, GR. They were very friendly. But you think that the thing is, though, even that being said, even if it was that,
the ones that Brian, the ones I've seen and that have been published, don't pass. And this is an old Mary guy. They don't pass the husband test.
But you think that Taylor Swift was brought into this, though, too? Do you think that she would just, like, because people are saying they're not going to be friends anymore, and she's a big superstar. She doesn't want this drama. She stays off social media as it is. She must be pretty like, blown away by this and pretty upset, don't you think, GR?
She could not take a good picture.
Yeah, here's a young woman that was friends with somebody, and she basically, as Angela said, been trying to manipulate her friend.
Yeah, and that's not going to go that far, is it, GR? It's not going to go far.
No, piss off that young lady's husband, and he could just hit you on top of the head and knock you down to nothing.
Yeah,
that's an assault.
That is an assault.
No, he's a football player. They don't assault; they just tackle you.
Valerie, what do you think about this too? Because I know it's a lot. Taylor Swift, she's like gold, like royalty a lot of times to Gen Z, right? Isn't she kind of like that? Do you think that there's any world that people don't get on her page? Probably they'll probably be excited. They might be mad about her being subpoenaed in this too, right? Do you think that the Gen Z could stand up and be like, we're not going to be with Blake Lively anymore because of this too?
I think the majority of Gen Z already feels that way. They feel like her the way they feel about Katy Perry and her, like, train wreck of a tour that's happening right now. Like, a lot of old videos have resurfaced of Blake Lively just being an absolute nightmare of a person and being, like, super passive aggressive and, like, rude to other people on, like, panels. And, people... Because Taylor Swift is so popular, people either love her or they're like, we love her. Or like, because she's the girl on top, people are like, oh, she's so overrated. Oh my God, she's this, she's that, she's whatever, blah, 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 pick me people who are like, Taylor Swift is the worst, I'm not even like the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but I don't feel, any need to like tear her down. If I was her, I would be so mad. Like, I don't want to be dragged into this. There's this quote from, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this video of 50 Cent where he's like, I woke up and somebody said FTI, F Nelly, and F50. And I'm like, what'd they say F me for? Like, that's how I'm sure Taylor Swift feels right now. What a mess. It's not even her deal. I would be so...
Why am I in here? Like, why are they talking about me this way?
No,
like,
literally.
What is she going to add to it? But it just does...
It's ridiculous. Whether you like Taylor Swift or hate her, like, for whatever reason, what a ridiculous thing. Like, that girl is not your friend. I don't care that you went to the Super Bowl together. What a nightmare person.
What friends have you not done a bunch of things with, and then somebody kind of like goes against you and, you know what I mean, does something to go behind your back or do something shady, and it's like it ends up just ruining that friendship. It's over.
What the fuck, You're like, why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that? You think you're cooler than that, right?
I just pictured Taylor Swift texting her and being like, we will not be going to Super Bowl 26 together.
I like the sound effect.
Be 56, Val.
Pepestar, you're a big Swiftie. What do you think about this, man?
I love Taylor Swift. I love her music. Willow is a classic. All this other personal stuff I don't know too much about. It's shady. It's not right. I don't agree with it, but I love her music. That's all I can say.
You think she'll not talk to her ever again if this gets bad press for her, though?
Bad press for Taylor Swift? Not gonna happen.
Yeah, she's too loved. She's too loved.
Pepe is Taylor Swift's PR representative.
Yes, he is.
Whoa, I don't see a check floating around here anywhere.
I think you love getting
It's in the mail, Pepe. It's in the mail.
Liver lips,
Taylor
don't lie to me.
Swift check.
Don't lie to me, liver lips.
Pepestar for Prez, Brandon says. Pepestar for Prez.
Hey, I don't think I want that job.
And welcome, Mark the Eagle. Not a Swiftie, but thank you for being here, man. Pepestar can do a lot of stuff, guys. But I just said at the end of the day, this is not a great logistics. It's not great logistics for the team, for Blake Lively, for I would say Ryan Reynolds and his whole Marvel career. None of this is great. As it goes down deeper in the rabbit hole, more people be brought into it. That's going to be horrible for them. And I think we just have to, as entertainers, you got to think about what you're going to do. Like Ronald, she started this. She put this out there. She wants off this horse. Sometimes, what's the phrase? Don't ask what you don't wish what you don't want. Where's the phrase?
Yeah,
don't ask what you're not wishing for.
Yeah, like that. Don't wish for what you don't. I think don't want. Or don't want.
Yeah, there's a phrase for this, right? There's a phrase. Somebody knows in the chat. Please let me know.
Yeah, don't write a check.
Be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, and I don't think she was wishing for this, but she.
Who could have seen this happening? No, I'll bet she wakes up every morning going, "My God, will it just go away?"
Like, please go away. Please go away.
She's the one to blame. She is 100% responsible.
Yes, she is, and you can't stop that. You can't stop that. So, I only see more things happening moving forward. More
Brian,
people. Yeah.
It's a classic case, Brian, of open mouth, insert feet.
Yep. And that's what she did. You know what? There are a lot of people.
Not only hers, but her husband's too.
There's a lot of people that still are on Team Blake, as we see Brandon in the chat too, and some people really are. I was on Team Blake, and I went to Team. Yeah, I'm like kind of moving away from her, and I think that the public opinion is going to have a big thing to say about this. But I hope this is actually like put out there on trial. The video, putting the video footage in the court, unlike the Diddy thing, it drives me nuts that we can't see the Diddy court stuff live. So put this out there live to the people. That's what I say.
Do we know why it's still 10 months away? Like, why is it in 26? Why is it next year?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, why push it that long? There must be.
They're waiting for more embarrassing things to happen.
Yeah, they just want they want the push for their career. They just want more press. That's what they want.
Yeah,
they're like, there's no bad press, right? That's what they say.
There is none.
This seems like horrible bad press for me.
That's it.
The only bad press is no press.
Yeah, well,
nobody's talking about you, then it's like, you're not relevant.
You know what? Everybody's talking about her now.
Time, I mean, it's I think within reason.
And people in the chat are even like they don't know about it.
In a positive fashion, Brian.
Yeah, I just hope at the end of the day, it all gets cleared up. And if there is any kind of abuse that happened, that's taken care of. It's locked up, so we get rid of that shit. That shit should not be happening on set. And if there is a lie about it, then that needs to be fucking addressed too, because that's not right. We gotta be safe at set. It's any other job, any other business. You go to work, you want to be safe, comfortable, and feel like you're in a good spot, and you're not being harassed. And at the end of the day, if she was, take care of that. But I don't think she was. And if you're lying about that, fuck. Nope, there has to be ramifications for that.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all. Control.